Hey everyone, it's Melissa Metcalf-Leroy here, coming to you live Sunday afternoon for week 16 of the 2020 52-week Eating Healthy Challenge. So the first recipe that I have for you today is a breakfast casserole. So this is a make-ahead that you and your family can enjoy throughout the week. This is one of our favorites. However, I've not quite done it this way before. However, we love all of the ingredients that is put into this breakfast casserole. So come on in, let's get started. So the first thing that we have here on the cutting board is we actually have Annie's, and this is an organic crescent roll. The recipe, if you jump on the blog, calls for 2 rolls. Unfortunately, because of supply and demand right now, the grocery store in which I shop at only had 1. So we're going to kind of improvise here to kind of show you if that's the situation that you're facing as well, what to do about that. So how we can modify this recipe. So we've gotten started over here in the casserole dish. So we lightly greased a 9x13 casserole dish. So what we've done is we've actually separated out each crescent roll. And then here in the bowl, you will see that we actually sauteed and browned this sausage. So this is actually an organic pork sausage. It's gluten-free, no MSGs. Watch the expiration date on this because there's minimal preservatives in this. You are either going to want to use this immediately and or freeze this, okay? So then what we did, once we had that brown, we actually allowed all of the juices and all of the oil to drain off. So what I did was I put it on a plate with paper towels and allowed that to soak it up. Then we included 4 ounces of this cream cheese, which is softened cream cheese, along with 4 ounces of Greek yogurt. So once the sausage was allowed to cool, we mixed all this up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a heaping tablespoon of this and we're going to place it on the crescent roll. And then we're just going to start rolling this up. So we're just rolling. So you can see here, we've got a little stuffed crescent roll. So we're going to gently place this in the casserole dish. We have 1 more to do. That should be enough. Now, if you'll notice though in the bowl, because we only had 1 can of the organic crescent rolls, we have a lot of the sausage, cream cheese, and Greek yogurt mixture left over. So what we're going to do with this is we are going to add this to our eggs. So in this bowl, we actually have 5 farm fresh free-range eggs here. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm just going to wipe off those hands. All right. And so we're adding to this 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. We're going to beat these eggs. With the almond milk. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in the rest of the sausage and cream cheese mixture into the egg mixture. We'll kind of stir that up just a little bit here in just a second. So with that Greek yogurt and that cream cheese mixture in here, this is actually going to allow these eggs to bake up nice and creamy along with that unsweetened almond milk that's in here. All right. So if you notice that we also have shredded cheese here, this is off the block. You always want to make sure the cheese that you purchase is in the deli department, not the dairy department. So you always want to get it in block form and then shred it yourself. That ensures that it's really fresh and there's less preservatives. So we're going to just add some cheese onto each crescent roll here. Recipe calls for about 2 cups of cheese. We're probably not going to use that much in this recipe, once again, because we only have 1 roll of the crescent rolls, or 1 tube. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to gently pour over onto these crescent rolls the egg mixture. So this is going to bake in the oven at 375 for about 35 to 40 minutes, depending upon how warm your oven is. And we're just going to make sure that we get all of that sausage and cream cheese mixture in there. All right, so this is going to bake up. The crescent rolls are going to bake up to a nice golden brown, and then the eggs are going to set around that. So when you go to scoop this out, it will be the consistency of a casserole. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this recipe.